Hello, everyone. I'm Phil Polstra, and I'm here with the Atlantic Mission District of the North American Lutheran Church. And this is the first in what we hope to be a series of really quick videos. I know at the moment there's a lot going on in the world, and we have a lot of churches who are out there, and they have been forbidden from having public worship at this time, and so a lot of people are trying to see how can they still serve their members during these difficult times that we might face for perhaps a little while, especially when we look at some of our members who are high risk for things like coronavirus infections, etc., etc. So this video is just going to be a very quick video on how to create a Facebook presence. We're only going to cover the basics here, and this is something that many of the churches, I'm sure, already have a Facebook presence. And if you're watching this video and you're like, I don't really know what to do here, hopefully you have somebody in your congregation that is already on Facebook, knows how to do some of these things. If they don't, we'll talk a little bit more about this later and things that you might be able to do. Okay, so Facebook. Why Facebook? Well, with its many faults, it still has a large user base. There's a lot of people who don't particularly like Facebook, and they refuse to be on Facebook. That's okay. Personally, I don't like to use it much, but it does have a large user base, and that's one of the reasons we want to use it. It's also very easy to have both private and public coverage, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here in a bit. And many of your members are likely already on it. Now, when it comes to Facebook, there are two different things that you can have on Facebook. And one of them is called a Facebook page. Now, this is something that I strongly recommend that you do. This is the public view of your church. Now, one of the reasons I recommend this, it's not just because it's a public view of your church and a chance for your church to reach out to your local community and promote itself. It's also the fact that you do not need to be on Facebook to access these Facebook pages. And that's a big bonus for people who are not on Facebook, don't want to be on Facebook. But as I said, this is a place to promote your church. And it's the recommended place to post things like messages and or services that you want to be available to the general public. Then there are Facebook groups. Now this is optional. In terms of quick hits, I would be much happier to set up a Facebook page before I would set up a Facebook group. A Facebook group can be private, and I strongly recommend if you have a Facebook group for your church that you make it private. All that means is that members must be approved, and sometimes posts have to be approved to the page, and you can set that up however you wish. Downsides, you have to be on Facebook to access it. You have to be a member of Facebook in order to be a member of the group. Right? And this is the place for your members to discuss things. Right? You can post videos, pictures, other documents here, things that are maybe too sensitive for public consumption. You can also encourage people to post maybe like short inspirational videos or something that they saw that they wanted to share. I know we're currently at St. Luke's Lutheran Church up in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, where I'm a member. We're trying to encourage our members during the time that we can't meet physically to post videos of, whatever, maybe a little special music that somebody in their family wanted to do and share with the rest of the congregation. These kinds of things, people feel a lot more comfortable posting in a Facebook group that's not public. Right? very big, important item. Do not post anything confidential here, right? Yes, you can make it private. Yes, there is some control, but if it's something that you just absolutely would not want the general public to get a hold of, do not post it in a Facebook group. People can easily copy and paste out of the Facebook group, and there are other things that can happen. I don't want to get into the security issues around this. Just don't do it. And you should probably have a policy on this kinds of stuff. If you do create a Facebook group, I'm not going to go into that today, because today I said is just going to be the basics. How do I get this thing set up? Okay. So with that said, I want to do a quick demo of how you can set up a Facebook page and or a group. I'm just going to cover the basics. Be aware, details can change here. If you are in the Atlantic Mission region, please contact the dean if you watch this and you're like, I'm not sure what to do. I mean, I saw this video and I'm still confused. All right. We have some folks on our ministry tech team here, and we have all agreed that we are happy if need be to, spend some time on the phone with you and walk you through this process, because I do think it's really important to be able to do this at this particular time. All right. Enough talking. Let's actually do something. So let me go ahead and start this. So I will start here on my Facebook page. So if you're logged on to Facebook, which you'll have to be, I said you don't need a Facebook account in order to access things on the page, but you do need it to create a page. So I'm just going to go ahead and real quick create a page, and business or brand, page name, and I'll say North American Lutheran Church, Atlantic Mission region. And we are a religious organization. We will continue. And for now, I'm going to skip the profile picture. And I can also add a cover photo. I will just use this as my cover photo. And that's it. Now, so far, it's a pretty boring page, but I have a page. Right? So in some future videos, we'll show you how to do things such as to add people to a page, or how to, more importantly, upload some videos that people can watch from your page. But that's really all I had to do. And boom, I have it already set up. Similarly, if I want to create a group, it says create a group, name my group. Now I'm going to also name this group NALC-AMR. So again, groups are for people to join. A page is your public image of your church. So I'm going to say NALC Atlantic Mission region. This is a private group. It's visible, so anyone can find it. Now it's private, So anyone can find it, but not everyone can just join it. They have to get approved. Right. So I'll go ahead and create it. And now, once again, I can upload photos, I can personalize this group, and there are many, many things I can do with that group. Right. You know, I can invite people to this group. So I will invite Sarah, who's also a member of our tech ministry team. And now she's been invited to that group. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Again, future videos will show you more of what you can do with these pages and groups. But that's all for now. So hopefully this was useful for you. And God bless.